is one that I wouldn't normally sell to a sixth grader, but if she's playing that well, you might consider it. Close to the sound you're thinking?
Downtown update. We're back on Center Street in Kingsport, and we are down at Fiddlesticks, which is on Center Street, with Tanya Logan, the owner of Fiddlesticks. How are you today?
Good.
What about the name Fiddlesticks? Now, someone asked me on the way over here, where did you get the name? I know you deal with violins and everything, but what exactly is a fiddlestick?
Well, I'm not really sure. It's a word when I was a kid that I used a lot when I was mad. Oh, fiddlesticks. So it's just a word I liked.
See, I knew it had nothing to do with it.
Nothing to do with anything.
Okay. But you have several instruments, several that I was talking about earlier we consider experienced instruments, and you have new instruments as well. You were giving me the history of some of these. Some of these go back quite a bit in time. Can you tell us what you have here on the wall?
Okay. This one is completely handmade, probably around the 1920s. If you notice, he's carved the scroll. You can tell it's not perfect because it's hand done. He's done the mother of pearl inlay and the inlay on the tailpiece. This John Juzak is also an older instrument. It's a smaller one, probably early 1900s.
Are all of your violins concert quality, or can beginners and students find instruments here as well?
No, we have violins of every level, and violas and cellos. We have beginner level instruments for as little as $130, and then they go on up from there. I try to label them professional level, advanced level, so that people know what they're looking at. Most of my clients right now are looking for not that first instrument, but their second or third. So they want, you know, a better quality instrument that's going to last for years.
With the stringed instruments, it's also very important to find the right strings. It's also very important to find the right bow, and you offer quite a selection of bows to go with them as well. What are the differences in the bows that you have for them?
Okay, there are what I call student-level bows, or throwaway bows. It's more expensive to rehair it than it is just to buy another one, and a lot of people go that route. But there are also carbon fiber bows that are of different levels. They start at $96 and go up from there. There are some antique bows here that I've refurbished. That I think this one's $400. There are all kinds of bows. These are viola bows. These are cello bows, and I try to have a different level, low, medium, and high level.
What are the differences in the hairs that you put on the bow? I mean, do you get a different sound with a horsehair bow or anything else, or a different sound with a graphite or carbon fiber bow as opposed to wooden?
And the graphite or carbon fiber bow, some people feel it's a little more flexible than the wood bow. Some people prefer the Pernambuco or Brazil wood bow. Pernambuco is actually an endangered wood right now, so I'm trying to encourage people maybe to look at going another route. The hair, I actually don't sell any non-horsehair bows here because I feel that horsehair gives the best sound. And when I rehair, I only use top quality horsehair.
Well, you talk about repairing and refurbishing. Can we take a look at your workshop?
Sure.
So you're obviously working on a violin here on your workstation that you are gluing. Can you give us the information on that one?
I can try. This is an older instrument. It has a repair tag in it from 1927, so we know it's older than that. And all that's happened here is it's gotten really dry, and the seams have come apart, so I've glued them, and I've got them clamped, and it's going to be as good as new.
And you have other instruments that you're working on hanging behind you,
right,
as well as this harp that I find to have a lot of personality with an Indian head on it. Where did that come from?
It belongs to a customer, and she wants it restrung. Nobody's going to play it. It's just for decoration. So I've got some phosphor bronze strings that I'm going to put on it. She was afraid this could hurt the grandchildren's eyes or something, so we're going to fix it all up.
Well, it's very nice. It's very nice. What are the ages of the instruments you have behind you? I'd asked you if you knew which was the oldest you were working on, and you had one that really stood out.
Yes. This one's about 200 years old that has its top off. This one is from 1749, and we know that it's got the label, and it is an authentic label. And I'll be fixing that up and probably putting it out for sale.
Well, very nice. As well as your work that you do here on the instruments, you also teach lessons. How would someone get in contact with you if they want to take lessons and learn to play one of these stringed instruments?
Okay. I take a very limited number of students. The people who I take for students must be serious and want to practice. They can call me here at the shop, or they can send an email to my web address. So see if you can play on only one string. Now look, you've already got the first of Twinkle Little Star. So play 2 times on this string and then 2 times on that string. Now put down your first finger on the string. And then that open one again with your fingers.
Okay, all right.
Got it? This way.
Okay. Are you getting all this?
Oh, yes.
No, I'm getting lost there.
Need to practice. And this one is from about 1931. The maker's name is Lossie. Most of the others are newer instruments. These violas are also older. This one is from 1940.
What is the difference between a viola and a violin?
It's 5 notes lower, so it's like the tenor voice.
Okay, so the bass note is strung to a C rather than E.
It's C, yeah.
Okay, well, very nice. How do you acquire the instruments that you have here? Do you get them from estate sales and from auctions, or how do you get them?
We do go to a lot of estate sales and auctions. My husband is an antiques dealer, so we do that a lot anyway. I have a few people who look for them for me, and I buy them directly from them. And then I have, for the newer ones, I have wholesale suppliers.